Thank you, Ville, for sharing your experiences. And I think we will move on to our final presenter. Iiro Toikka comes from Finnish Institute of Health and Welfare. The floor is yours, Iiro.
Thanks. Thanks, Heidi. I'll just show my face just for a second. My internet connection today has been a bit unstable, so I'll toggle my camera off for the remainder of my presentation, but thanks for the invite. I'm glad to be here. I'll try to share my screen just a second. So it says the host has disabled participant screen sharing.
Saatko Heidi jaettua sieltä host?
Yes, I do that. Now it should be okay.
Just a second.
Yep.
Right, can everyone see? Great.
Yes.
So, so thanks for the invite, and as probably many of you are aware, we have a project going on regarding the developing of a Finnish model for personal budgeting. And I'm here today to say a few words about this project and to basically tell where we are right now. As I think Arne said, personal budgeting is perhaps not the ideal term to use with regard to the thing we're discussing today. I personally prefer self-directed support SDS. However, for the purpose of this presentation, I will use the term personal budgeting, and for the purpose of this project, the term personal budgeting is used due to the fact that the official translation of the government program of Prime Minister Sanna Marin uses the term personal budgeting. But let's go on. So the objective and purpose of this project, the project is based on the government program of Prime Minister Sanna Marin, as I just said, and the government program states that personal budgets for people with disabilities will be piloted during this government term. And the particular aim of this project is to develop a Finnish model for personal budgeting, which will strengthen the self-determination, inclusion, and freedom of choice of persons with disabilities. And this new model will enable the flexible availability of assistance and support in different various life situations. And the final output of the project will be a report prepared as a government proposal by the end of 2021. So basically, by the end of 2021, we will have drafted a legislation proposal regarding personal budgeting in Finland. And in addition, the professionals participating in this project in different regions will get to improve their skills in different client processes. So a bit about the regional projects. Basically, the whole project is divided into two parts: regional project work and national development work. First, very briefly take you through the regional project work done by regional projects. So regional projects will seek solutions to various practical aspects of personal budgeting. And the participants of these said regional projects will include professionals, persons with disabilities, and various other stakeholders such as service providers and so forth. The regional project work will include the initial assessments in the municipalities or joint municipal authorities, social work carried out with and in cooperations in cooperation with persons with disabilities, regional networking, and cooperation with the national development process, and the implementation of regional project communications. Then on to the national development work. So the national development work is the responsibility of the Ministry of Social Affairs and Health and the Finnish Institute for Health and Welfare, THL. And the ministry is responsible for the strategic steering of the project and granting and supervision of government aid. And THL in part will be responsible for the nationwide implementation, coordination and support of regional projects, as well as the research aspects of the project, as well as the communications, national communication and supporting regional communication, as well as the preparation of the final report. And the Ministry of Social Affairs and Health and THL will jointly assess project applications from municipalities and joint municipal authorities, as well as we're jointly responsible for stakeholder cooperation on the national level. The project has a national steering group, which includes representatives from the Ministry of Social Affairs and Health, THL, the Advisory Board for the Rights of Persons with Disabilities, the Finnish Disability Forum, and the Association of Finnish Local and Regional Authorities. Then a little bit about the quantity of government aid available for regional projects. So altogether 3.3 million euros has been budgeted for the project, and 1 million for this year and 2.3 million for the next year. And altogether up to 80% of projects expenditure can be covered with this said government aid. And it's been a preliminary sort of evaluation that there will be a total of 5 to 10 projects. But the precise number of projects has not yet been determined. So just a little bit about the decision on the government aid. The applications for government aid are assessed jointly with by the Ministry of Social Affairs and Health and THL, and then the Minister of Family Affairs and Social Services will make the decisions based on this assessment. And the decision on the government aid contains binding terms and conditions regarding the project steering, monitoring and evaluation, communications, supervision, and payment, use, and final determination of the government aid. Then I've got a picture on the sort of project process. The application period began on March 25th this year, and then during the spring we had a few events in support of the municipalities applying for the government aid, and the application period ended on May 25th, a couple of weeks ago, and now for a couple of weeks we have been assessing these applications, and the minister will make the grant decisions during the summer, hopefully, and regional projects will begin in the autumn, and the whole project will end by the end of 2021, at which point we will have a legislation proposal to hand to the Ministry of Family Affairs and Social Services. But that's pretty much all I have at this point. I thank you all for your attention and for the invite to talk here. Thank you.